Mr. President.
Senator from Washington.
Mr. President, first I want to really thank Chairman Alexander for his leadership in launching a bipartisan process, as well as his dedication to seeing it through and getting a result, as he says. I have to say that after 7 years of intense partisanship on these issues, which would lead everyone to believe there was no hope for Republicans and Democrats to come together and work to strengthen our health care, I'm really pleased with this common ground we have been able to find, providing multiple years of certainty when it comes to payments to reduce out-of-pocket costs that affect those people that Senator Alexander just talked about, the waitress and the songwriter and the people that care and need this, to restoring critical investments in making sure people know about open enrollment and can get covered, offering states more flexibility to innovate as the Affordable Care Act intended, while maintaining those essential health benefits like maternity care and protecting people with pre-existing conditions and the elderly. And it does all this while making sure that costs do go down for our families and preventing insurers from double dipping and getting the benefit of both that cost reduction and higher premiums. And if there are ways to do this even more, to make sure patients come first and insurers can't pad their profits, I am, as I know Senator Alexander is as well, open to that. Now, Chairman Alexander just took some time to lay out the policies we are putting forward in this legislation, so I won't go into those details. But I do want to take a few minutes to focus on what this legislation would mean for the people we are all here to serve. Because what is really at stake is that patients and families across the country are now looking ahead to next year. And they are realizing they are about to pay the price for the uncertainty and partisanship we have seen, especially from this administration, on health care over the last 9 months. To many of those families, that out-of-pocket cost reduction payment we're debating here in Congress has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with whether they'll be able to make ends meet at the end of the month. They are looking to this Congress and administration and asking what we plan to do. So I am very glad the Democrats and Republicans agreed we need to act. And we could do much better working together under regular order rather than doubling down on partisanship and dysfunction. It's a result of the hard work of Chairman Alexander and members of our Health Committee, and with input from half the Senate, we were able to put forward an answer, a bipartisan solution that prevents families from paying the price of sabotage and uncertainty, one that members on both sides of the aisle can be proud to support, starting with the list of original co-sponsors we are revealing today. And Senator Alexander listed the 12 Republicans. The 12 Democrats are Senators Murray, King, Shaheen, Donnelly, Klobuchar, Heitkamp, Franken, Manchin, Carper, Baldwin, McCaskill, and Hassan. And we are doing this today not only because it will help protect our families from premium spikes that are set to kick off in the next year, but because it sends a powerful message that when members of Congress decide to get past our talking points and take a few steps out of our partisan corners, there is a lot we can agree on and a lot we can get done. Mr. President, Chairman Alexander and I are going to continue to make the case for this agreement. We're already getting a promising response from many members on both sides of the aisle, and I'm very appreciative of Senator Schumer for his strong support, and I'm optimistic that with Chairman Alexander working on this, and we'll continue to build momentum, and as he said, we will get this done. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about Republicans or Democrats. It is about doing the right thing for the people we serve. And that means having an answer to the premium spikes that are going to set in and burden our families next year. We have been able to find one. It is bipartisan. We both gave on this. And I really hope all of our colleagues will work with us to get this signed into law and show the American public we can get the job done for them and we understand the priorities of this country. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.